What up guys, SuperMetal983 here, and hasn't it took a long time to get here? Yeah, it has. Welcome to Updates and Purchases number 35. Now, it's took a lot longer than I expected to do this video, and there are many reasons contributing to why it took so long, but the main one was that I was planning on debuting something in this video today, but unfortunately that's going to have to be postponed until the start of the year, with Christmas and stuff like that. I haven't been able to afford to get this actually done. So with that being said, in a future updates and purchases, I'm going to try and get number 36, but we'll see what happens. But keep an eye out, it is coming very, very soon. But yeah, but we're still going to do an updates and purchase for you, because I've got a lot to showcase. When I pulled everything out, I realised this is going to be a two-part episode. So I've got some merch and some DVDs, patches and what have you to showcase for you. And then second part, why I'm keeping on looking over there, is because I've got roughly 6 piles of CDs, about that tall. 6 piles to showcase for you, so I've got a lot of new music to talk about and showcase to you. So if you want to look forward to that episode, just wait a couple more days, it'll be up soon. But other than that, we're going to do a couple of shout outs as usual for the updates and purchases. The first one is going to be for my bro Richard in America, RichardMetalFan on YouTube, or Richard Thompson. Awesome dude, does some excellent content, does a lot of album reviews and CD collection updates like myself, and he definitely knows what he's talking about. He has got a very exquisite taste, if you ask me. He's one of those YouTubers that I always look for, the varied varied metal fans, you know, the ones who like their metalcore as much as their death metal, and their, you know, alternative metal as much as their black metal, for example. He's one of those type of dudes. But yeah, make sure you check out his channel. He's got about, I think, 719 subscribers. I could be wrong, but yeah, he deserves a lot more than that. So if you want some awesome collection updates and awesome reviews, check out this dude, link down below. And I may have shouted this guy out before, but you know what, I'm gonna do it again because he's an absolute dude, and me bro from the UK, death metal fan, Luke Talbot. He is an awesome dude who loves the most brutal and grimmest and just disturbing death metal on the fucking planet. He loves mainly the likes of brutal death metal, but he dwells into like slam and technical brutal death metal and what have you. But he's got an awesome taste. He's recently done a video unpackaging, like unpackaging stuff that he got from Good Music Promotions on YouTube. I'll tell you what, why not? I'll link him down below as well. Great YouTuber as well. But yeah, check out all three of those dudes, awesome dudes, and definitely deserve a lot more subscribers than they've got. So make sure you check those out if you want to check out some new content. But yeah, got a few bits and pieces to show you. Obviously part 2 will be the CDs, but I've got a CD at the side of us because it's a reference to what I'm going to talk about today. In my last video, I said I got a couple of new tattoos. Now, that was for my birthday back in May, so it's obviously had time to heal and all that. So, I'm going to showcase for you now. I'm going to just get the camera a little bit down. No, I'm not showing you my crotch. But yeah, here's my new tattoos that I got. Done by Northern Glory in Newcastle. Rory, I can't remember his surname, my bad. But if you look, in fact, I'll just zoom in. There we go. It says, live for something. And then on the other side, we have die for nothing. Which are lyrics to a Drowning Pool song. Which, you know, I never thought the day would come when I would get those lyrics. But it's from this album, which is Resilience. Now, this album means a lot to me. It's bar none a great album, not going to dwell on that, but this album, me and my auntie listen to quite a lot, and we absolutely love it. And we talked about this one time, we were like, you know what, well, I fancy getting live for something, die for nothing tattooed on, as she was saying and stuff. And I was like, that is an awesome quote, and I started listening to the song a lot more, and then I was like, you know what, I'm thinking about getting it now. And she was like, well, if you want to get it. And I was like, I'm getting it. You have no choice in that. So yeah, it's from the song, obviously, where is it? Die for Nothing, the third track. I'll leave a link in the description of where you can check out the song. The song is absolutely amazing. Check out Drowning Pearl's Resilience. I know everyone knows them for the album Sinners, but in my opinion, they've still got some great albums going for them. I mean, the last two with the new singer is just awesome, if you ask me. What should we do next? Tell you what, we'll do this. I've got a new set of strings. I know it's not really something to talk about, but I decided to get these to give them a go because I did try these style of strings around the time, and I really like them, so I ordered a pair. But I got some Diodario XL chromes for me Warwick 5 string. Now these obviously have the like smooth coating on there. I tried them on a SR 500 or 305, I think it was. It was a black one, 505, something like that. And I really like the feel of them. They're definitely a bit more friendlier on my fingers, because I feel I get a lot of like, I think epidermis, you know, I feel a bit rough after performing bass and stuff after a while. So I thought I'd get these and see what it's like. I really like them when I played them, so hopefully these will sound pretty good on the Warwick. I mean, the Warwick sounds absolutely amazing if you ask me. But those strings, I'm really looking forward to, because Diodario are the kings of strings, if you ask me. I'll tell you what, let's showcase the DVDs, because I've got a couple right here. Yeah, I saw these in Morrison's for like a £5, and because I got staff discount, I got them for, what was it, £4.50, so couldn't pass that up to get these two. But I got the Spider-Man trilogy, which I'll actually just put it down. Slips off like that, and then you got the 3 movies on the back, and then 3 discs, obviously, of the feature-length films. Now, I'm going to be honest, I absolutely love these films. I think they're absolutely fantastic. I love the Spider-Man films in general, but yeah, my favourite one has to be the second one with Dr. Octopus. I mean, Dr. Octopus was such a badass, if you ask me. But yeah. And then I got the new ones, because me and my girlfriend, we watched them about, it was 3-4 months ago. We decided to watch them because I was like, I'd heard bad things about them, and she was like, oh no, they are really good. So I thought, alright then, give us what you got. And I really enjoyed them. I liked the first one and the second one, so I saw that one in there for like a £5. So I looked like literally around the corner, and they had this one as well, the set of the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 on DVD, which, yeah. Yeah, honestly, I think I liked the second one that little bit more. I thought it was really good. Although I will make a comment that I really like these two. I wasn't massive on Spider-Man Homecoming. I thought it was just, like, that had its funny moments and its decent moments, but in my opinion, it just wasn't the greatest film of the Marvel franchise, personally. But anyway, moving on from that, I have to say though, Thor's Ragnarok, oh, that was so fucking good. And then, obviously, on top of that, the new Avengers Infinity War trailer. I am so excited for that. I can't contain my excitement for how good it's going to be. I have to say though, Thanos now looks a bit shit. Because with the progression that they've made, you know, like, teasing him every so often, they've changed his fucking look that many times, I don't even know what's fucking going on. But yeah, moving on, we've got 3 more films, and these are actual proper films, they're not like sequels and stuff like that. But the first one is a film from, I believe, 2005? I think it is 2005. No, this is a lot sooner than that. But anyway, I got Southpaw. Yeah, Southpaw. If you haven't seen this film with, I can't pronounce his name, but yeah, if you haven't seen this film, make sure you do. It's an excellent film, very good. One of my favourites that I've checked out this year, and it says at the top, one of the best films of the year. Whatever year this came out, this will probably be one of the best if you ask me, but yeah, moving on. Next up, this one came out in 2011, and this one is absolutely amazing. If you haven't seen this film, make sure you do. I might as well add, I am massive into Tom Hardy at the moment. He is probably my favourite actor at the moment. He's so good. Every film that I've seen that he's been in has just been amazing. Which reminds me, I need to check out his series Taboo, I think it's called. But anyway, got this film and my girlfriend told us to watch it and I absolutely loved it. This is Warrior. If you haven't watched this film, it's absolutely amazing. And if you look, it's got a 5-star there from Empire. Quite rightly so. This is easily a 5-star and a 10 out of 10 movie. Absolutely amazing. Next up, and the final DVD, and another Tom Hardy film, features Tom Hardy and Tom Hardy. So he's basically playing a double role, which is very interesting to see. But this film is fucking amazing. One of my favourites of this year that I've checked out. This hasn't come out in 2017. It came out in 2015. So this is legend. If you haven't watched this film, make sure you do so. It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely love it. Yeah, it's God tier if you ask me. Next up, actually, I'll show this snapback that I got that's a bit broke at the moment. But I got a snapback when I went to see Within Destruction and A Trust Unclean. I saw them on their UK tour that they're done. And obviously, second time seeing Within Destruction. Amazing lads, amazing band, and you just need to see them live. But I picked up this snapback of Within Destruction, double-sided print of their album Void, and then on the back it's got Void, and on the side it's got the Within Destruction emblem. Yeah, really happy about this, but unfortunately, right there, if I showcase it, yeah, it's completely snapped. So I don't know how it's managed to do that, but I guess I wear them too tight, or, you know, I know my girlfriend's dog went for it a couple of months ago, but what can you do? Anyway, moving on, I've got some patches to showcase. I love showing patches, but we've got a couple to get through here. These will definitely be going on my new jackets, bar none. But that is, the ones that I've got are the Dillinger Escape Plan logo. Really happy to have that. I haven't checked out their new album. I need to check that out. That reminds us. Next up, we have Memphis Mayfire. I love Memphis Mayfire. Quality's not that great on it, in all honesty, but yeah, I'm happy to own it regardless. So, yeah, moving on. Next up, we got Of Mice and Men. Yeah, really like Of Mice and Men, so I saw this and just thought, you know what, might as well get it. I have to say, though, their new singles that they've been bringing out have been very surprising. Really enjoy them. Then we've got a patch of my favourite ever thrash band, and that is Havoc. I absolutely love Havoc. If you haven't heard Time Is Up or Conformicide and you're into thrash and you don't headbang to those, then there's something wrong, but I'm really happy to have that. Definitely going on the jacket. Next up, got myself a Vader patch, like the old school kind of logo. Really happy to have that. My buddy Metal Viking 82, check out his channel, link down below. He showed us Litany by them recently, and I was just like, I have to get that. So I ordered the CD and the patch, but you'll see the CD in the next video. Next up, one of my favourite grind bands, Wormrot. Absolutely love this patch. I've always liked their logo, how, you know, weirdly shaped it is, but it really, really works if you ask me. So that's definitely going on the jacket. Next up, we've got a one of Aborted. I absolutely love Aborted, so as soon as I seen this one, I was really happy too. Except for that fuck dubstep one. I think that's pretty shit in all honesty. And then I got a one of, who's this, PowerWolf? Yeah, this is one of their most recent albums. I can't remember what it sounds like, so I'll have to give this one a spin again, but I absolutely love PowerWolf. They're fucking awesome, so hopefully that one's a good one. But I have checked it out, I just can't remember what it sounded like, but I do remember it being pretty good. Anyway, next up I got this massive one of Belphegor. Yeah, I saw them on their UK tour with Enthroned and Nerva Chaos. Rest in peace, the guitarist of Nerva Chaos. Yeah, amazing performance from all bands. And I was going to pick up a shirt of Belphegor, but I wasn't really feeling any of the designs. Really, I felt like I would only buy it, wear it a couple of times, then never wear it again. So I thought I'd get the big massive patch and, you know, stick it on the battle jacket, because I really do like Belphegor in general, so that's going to be going on there. I've got a really nice position for it to go in. If I get a battle jacket for Christmas, we'll see what happens. But yeah, if not, I'll be searching throughout the new year. But yeah, next up I got a couple of custom patches for the jacket. Now these two are absolutely amazing. First off, I got this amazing one of Municipal Waste. I'm going to be honest, I'm not the biggest Municipal Waste fan. I've got like, I think one album with them. I think somewhere. Ah, there it is. The Art of Partying. Yeah, decent album this. Check it out. But yeah, their new album was pretty alright as well. But anyway, follow this this ABSL who makes custom patches, very limited. I mean, this one doesn't have a number, but the next one does. And I saw it and I thought to myself, I need a strip patch for the next jacket, so I'll keep my eye out for it. And then that one, this one went up, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to get that one for the jacket. So, because in my opinion, fuck Donald Trump. I think he's an absolute cunt personally. But yeah, sorry about that. But anyway, I love Municipal Waste's design there. I think it's really fucking hilarious. But yeah, really happy to have this on the jacket, and once again, fuck Donald Trump. Anyway, next up is the patch that I never thought to this day that I'll be able to get this patch. It's not a rare patch or anything, it's a custom patch, but it's limited to number this is number 86 out of 100. There's the logo. Yep, and the date was created June 2017. And this is Burzum with Philosophem. Look at that fucking patch. Just take a minute to look at that. That is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love this patch. This is definitely going on the next jacket and definitely being on display as in the best place it can. So, yeah. Absolutely amazing patch. Really happy to own this. I'm definitely keeping an eye on that eBay sale to see what patches come about. So, yeah. Next up, and the final bits we're going to go through are the merch. Now, the merch that I've got some t-shirts right here. The first one being a killer UK death metal band. This is Abhorrent Decimation. Really awesome death metal band from the UK. Really amazing design. Love that shit. And then on the back, got some text saying, "Cut out the tongue of Christ." Yeah. If you haven't checked out their new album, The Pardoner, I believe it's called, make sure you do. One of the best death metal records I've heard this year, bar none. So, yeah, I'm going to stick that over there. Next up, I wore this in one of my previous videos, but this is All At Sea, with a pocket design shirt with just the logo on the front. And on the back, it's got their new EP artwork on the back, which is called Systemized. They're not doing a CD press because unfortunately they've decided to go on hiatus, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? Hopefully they return and bring the riffs again, because they were the kings of riffs, if you ask me. I'll leave a link to them down below where you can check them out. Fucking awesome band. Alright, next up, I got a pre-order bundle of Arcite's new album, and I've reviewed the album also. Check out the link down below. I got a cookery book, weirdly, with it, and I can't remember where the hell I put it, but I got the CD, and I also got the new shirt, what they've done, which is this one. Really awesome design, and it says on the bottom, "As our wings catch fire, we burn." Yeah, really nice design. I believe it was done by Simon A Designs, or Simon A Visuals. I'll link them down below. Yeah, really awesome design. Make sure you check out all those people that I mentioned. And I might as well also give... itchy nose. I might as well give props to Arcite there for having me band Erebor on their album release show. It was a huge honour, and definitely something I will not forget. Easily the best gig I've ever performed at, and had the best time, and hung around with my favourite people, and my favourite people came out to see us, and had a whale of a time. Anyway, so, what can I say? Thanks to everyone who come down, and thanks to Arcite for one of the best albums of 2017, which you'll see in my top albums video. Next up, another bit of local promotion. This is the Dirty King Dirty Demos artwork shirt. Really cool little design. I love these guys. If you're into like stoner rock, stoner metal sort of stuff, then definitely check out Dirty King. Their demo is amazing. Boozing riffs, if you ask me. Absolutely awesome. Yep, links down below where you can check out Dirty King. Next up, I got this when I saw the band on the TechFest tour with Napoleon and Ocean's 8 Alaska. And this is the Carcer City emblem shirt, as you can see on the side there, with this text on the back saying Infinite Unknown. Yeah, I believe that's their new album title. Amazing album. If you haven't heard Carcer City, make sure you do. The kind of progressive metalcore sort of stuff, kind of like Heart of a Coward, Old Northland kind of style. Next up, I just got this because awesome design and another band full of riffs. This is the Crowbar. I can't remember the name of this shirt, but look at that design. I'm going to zoom in a little bit there. Look at that, man. Really awesome stuff. And then on the back it says, Crowbar, I've seen you drown through the ashes, I've watched you burn. Yeah, really love this design, really love Crowbar. I've been getting back into them a lot lately, so I was happy to get that. So, yeah. Next up, I got this from Paragon. I was really happy to get this. I got this along with a new hoodie, which you'll see in a little bit. But I finally got myself a Hatebreed t-shirt. Yeah, really happy about this one. This is the Concrete Confessional artwork shirt. No back print or anything. But I absolutely love that design, and I love Hatebreed. I mean, I know they're kind of controversial in the whole hardcore scene and stuff like that, but in my opinion, I absolutely love them. Next up, this one I got along with the CD. I ordered it through UKEM Records, and they said, like, oh, we're getting Nocturne Mortem shirts, and I was like, ooh, I'll have to jump on that. And they said they were getting the Verity, I think the new album's called, artwork shirts, and I immediately jumped on that. And when I seen the print, I was like, I have to fucking get that. So yeah, I got this Nocturne Mortem shirt of the new album artwork. Just look at that fucking design. That is easily my favourite shirt at the moment. Look at that design. Beautiful stuff. And on the side it's got Oceania Music official merchandise, and then on the back it's got the emblem for the new album. Yeah, just look at that design. Absolutely love it. I wore this when I played with On Hollow Ground and Sworn to Secrecy. It's quite a tight fit, but wow, that design is just absolutely love it. Next up, I got this recently, and I've been after a new shirt of this band for quite a while because I wasn't massive on the last one that I got. But this one, obviously, album artwork shirt, so I couldn't go wrong. This is the Oceania Revelation. Yeah, Revelation artwork shirt. Just look at that design. Absolutely awesome. Way better than the one that I had before. Yeah, really happy to own an Oceania shirt again. I mean, their new album, like, it's one of the best deathcore releases of 2017, if you ask me. It's so heavy, barbaric, and just heavy as fuck. Anyway, moving on. Next up, I got this. I got this shirt because me and my girlfriend really like this band a lot now, and they broken down somewhere in Europe or something like that, and they couldn't get their van repaired. So they did a limited edition shirt and said, look, if you can buy anything on the merch store, it would help us a lot. So me and my girlfriend looked at each other, we're just like, you know what, they deserve our support. So she went and got one of their shirts. It was like a Potter design, and it had a back print, I can't remember what it said, but it was just a great Potter design with the logo on the front. And I was like, well, I have to get something. So I went and looked, and I saw this one, and immediately was just like, I'll have that one. And this is, it's kind of like a rendition of their album artwork. So yeah, I was really happy to see this and pick it up. If you haven't checked out Our Hollow, Our Home, yeah, make sure you do. These guys are absolutely fucking awesome. If you're into, I'd say Killswitch Engage, Bury Tomorrow sort of stuff, that style of melodic metalcore, you'll find something you like about Our Hollow, Our Home. So yeah, make sure you check out those guys. Awesome stuff. And finally, I got this hoodie when I picked up the Hatebreed top, as I said before, because, in all honesty, I was after a new hoodie. I fancied something new. I was wearing the same ones, and I thought, you know what, I fancy getting something new. And I was looking around, and I saw this one and made a beeline for it and just picked it up. This is the Obey the Brave, Stronger Every Day hoodie, with the emblem on the side, something quite subtle if you ask me, which I was really happy about. And on the back it's got this Obey the Brave, a wolf with Stronger Every Day. Yeah, really happy to own this. It's definitely my favourite hoodie that I own at the moment. It's just simple and quite elegant, if you ask me. But yeah, this is it for part 1. Hope you enjoyed this little update, and stick around for updates and purchases number 35, part 2, which will be the CDs. I've got, as I said, about 6 piles of about this tall, so there's probably about, I don't even know how many CDs here, so stick around for that. I'll be recording that tomorrow, but it'll be up within the next few days, so I'll see you until the next video, and remember, stay metal, and I'll see you later.